Hey up and welcome to Callums Corner. Welcome to another self-defense tutorial. In today's video I am going to be showing you how to defend yourself against the big buggers, people who are massive. Earlier this week I did a self-defense video on how to defend yourself against the small ones, as they're often quite aggressive, and a lot of you said, yeah, that's really helpful, but we're not all blessed with your physicality. You know, you're 6'5", everyone's going to be smaller than you. What about us, the normal people? How are we meant to defend ourselves against these people who are bigger than us? So, as alien a concept as it is to me, I've been putting it in my head, you know, how would I defend myself against someone who is bigger than me? And I've got some ideas. Before I give you the practical demonstrations, I would like to thank JumbleTube for sponsoring this video. JumbleTube are a absolutely fantastic app. If you want to sell anything, you don't need to waste your time with sites like eBay and Gumtree anymore, where you spend hours writing out descriptions and taking photos and stuff. With JumbleTube, you literally pull out your phone, you record it, you upload it, and you sell it. Simple is, simple as, simple does. In honour of my corporate sponsors, JumbleTube, for my visual aid today, I'm going to be using a pumpkin as the big beast that I'll be fighting, and the pumpkin has been adorned with the eBay logo, because eBay are like the big buggers, the bullies on the market, and I'm going to be like JumbleTube, sleek, fast and ready to attack. So let's get stuck into this. Right, let's move back. So right, with a big bugger, I mean, first of all, I should probably say this in every video I do. My eyes are drawn to the hearts behind me again. Please remember that they're my mum, she won't let me take them down. They're not reflective of me or my personality or my defensive skills, self-defense skills. Right, first of all, with any fight you have, the only one that you're guaranteed to win is the fight that you don't have. So, you know, these are last chance saloon scenarios here when you're forced to defend against yourself. Do everything you can to avoid the fight in the first place. Right, what I'm going to do is show you 3 striking moves to take this big bugger down who's attacked you. Once you've taken him down, I'm going to show you a finishing move on the floor. Right, the first one, and the one that I would be most inclined to use is the headbutt. Obvious reasons, you know, you've got to take advantage of your natural weaponry. My natural weaponry is a really big bone in my elbow, which can be used to ram in someone's face, and obviously my slightly oversized head with a massive forehead, which is going to be perfect. So, this big bugger, they're coming towards you. Now, these big people are going to be moving probably slightly slower. Big people are slightly slower. So you're going to see them winding up into their punch. Now, as soon as you see them move, you need to be faster than them. You need to be stronger and better than them. You need to strike like a rattlesnake. So this pumpkin is someone who's as tall as me. That is even feasible. And I've clocked they're about to punch me, so I'm going to go straight in, bam, with a headbutt there. I don't know if you can see that in real time, it was very quick. So it takes time to wind back for a punch and then move forward. There's momentum, back and forwards. With a knot, you just ram it into their head as quick as possible. Just bam, straight in there. I'll give you that one last time. We'll do it on the eBay logo this time. Let's destroy those for JumbleTube. So they pull back their face, just bam, straight in there. I'll probably do it, I don't want to give myself a headache. Right, that is striking move number 1. Striking move number 2 I want you to use. Now, we're not going to get complicated with this. I did think about showing you spin moves, pirouettes and stuff again. These are big guys you're fighting. They could wrap their arms around you, much like I could, and just physically dominate you. So we're in quick, strike, put them down. So this next move is going to be... what was my next move I was going to do? It's going to be the uppercut. It's a punch that you're not going to need to generate much backwards momentum with, so you just go straight up, ram it into their chin. It's going to take them by surprise. So hopefully all of you know how to do an uppercut, but I'll just show you here. I see him drawing back his fist, he's aggressive, and he just bam, straight up there with the uppercut. You see that? I've knocked it out of my hand there, and I've got a good grip on this pumpkin, so that shows you just what you can do. So he's drawing back at me, just bam, straight in there with an uppercut. Yeah, that's going to hurt them. Both of those moves should hopefully put them down. You know, the first one, they're going to go flying backwards with your mighty headbutt. This one is going to be more like spaghetti legs, just crumpling to the ground, but they're at your mercy there. third one, and this one may be probably the most appropriate if you're maybe a scared kind of person, or, you know, this person you're fighting is that big that you're worried about it. I would suggest kick him in the balls. Their reach is going to be their advantage. Their arms are going to be longer than yours. However, your leg should be longer than their arm. So as they're coming in for this punch, just ram your leg straight up into the nuts. Put their nuts into their bloody guts. Don't show them any mercy. Don't feel bad about this. This is a combat situation. It's mano a mano, and anything can happen, including your death, you know, worst case scenario, or you could be crippled. So don't show them mercy. Right, those are the striking moves. That will put this big bugger down. What you need to do now is the finishing move. So I'm just going to move the camera and spend some time down on the ground for you. Right, okay, you've put your opponent down. You've used one of my specialised striking moves that I have shown you. The next step is to finish them, the finishing move. Now, there's two ways of doing this. If your life is in danger, it could be that you've decided to go nuclear, and that would be a knee drop that you'd use. So they've crumpled, their head's on the ground, and you just simply, you pick up your knee and just bam, into their head. You can really hurt them with that though, so it is the nuclear option. Maybe if they've got a knife or something, you've decided to do that. The other option is to ensure you knock them out. Again, I'm going to use my knee, but I'm going to do it slightly differently. Now, the human brain, and this is where my nurse's training comes in, is you're far more likely to become unconscious and knocked out through a sideways blow, where your brain moves from side to side. That's more likely to knock you out than a back to front blow. So we're going to utilise this. Their head is on the floor, we're just going to use our knee and we're just going to ram it into the side of their head. So it'll just be a simple bam. You know, I've actually dented the pumpkin a little bit there. I don't know whether the camera can pick that up. So you've got to moderate your power, because obviously you don't want to actually dent someone's head. You just want to knock them out so you stay safe. And that for me, let's come a little bit closer now. And that for me is the essence of this, staying safe. We live in a dog-eat-dog dangerous world now. You're just as likely to be attacked as you are complimented on the streets nowadays. Before you know it, someone's videoed it and you're on World Star Hip Hop having been knocked out and everyone's laughing at you. You need to be aware of what's going on, and that is something I'm trying to help you with. I feel like I've given you quite a lot of moves now, so probably the next self-defense video is going to be more about being aware and recognising the dangers, spatially and physically. Yeah, should be good. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video yesterday, the sneak peek at my KSI diss track. You already smashed my slightly cretinous little like target that I set you. So I will be doing that. That'll be in the next couple of weeks in the studio. Proper diss track for you. That'll be exciting. I've got a couple of other exciting videos coming as well. I've been pushing myself this last couple of weeks. There'll be some different, probably, I wouldn't say better made content, because all my videos are well made, but normally I just pick up the camera and don't bother thinking about it, because obviously I'm able to do that. But I've actually put some effort into a couple of commentary style videos, the biggest of which is going to be about Jake and Logan Paul. So while it's not scripted, I've actually thought about what I'm going to say and stuff, and done a lot of editing on it. So there's going to be a couple of little nuggets, little treats for you coming in the next week or two to keep you well fed through the winter, I guess. Right, there we go. That is self-defense done. Oh, and thank you very much to JumbleTube once again for supporting this video. Please do go and have a little look at their app. It's absolutely brilliant. Download it, get yourself an account, and we could JumbleTube together maybe.